human beings and the way we think, we have this desire or need to kind of break things into part, to label them, to to assign this label versus that label, because that helps us distinguish. And all of that, the practice of doing that is critically important. However, at the end of the day, that's not life. That's a contrived structure to which we are using to help us understand a phenomenon. At the end of the day, the phenomena is consumer engagement. At the very highest level, marketing is about connecting a buyer with a consumer, connecting a buyer or consumer with a marketer or a producer. That's what marketing does. And in a perfect, frictionless world, that connection would happen instantaneously upon the consumer's expressed need and the buyer's ability to service that need, and they can make the commercial exchange happen. The problem is there is friction in the world, and so therefore we need to break it down to its parts and try to understand it as best. So when we think about this thing called marketing, what we need to realize is there's two sides to it. There are all these channels we use to reach the consumer. We're going to call that multi-channel marketing, mobile being one of the many channels a marketer has to use. But from a consumer perspective, it's omni-channel. It's I want to be able to engage you regardless of the channel. If it's a physical medium, if it's a digital medium, I expect to have a trusted and consistent experience with you across the board. And that's really the two sides of the coin, the consumer's view of the world. And I often refer to it, and the only analogy I found that made it really work for me is the marketer's new orchestra. Right? The consumers are the people in the orchestra, and they have an expectation, no matter what seat they're sitting in the orchestra, that the musicians will play a beautiful song for them. Right? That's what in marketing parlance, consumers are out there in the world, no matter what seat they are, no matter what channel they're using, no matter what medium they're choosing to engage you, whether or not it's physical retail or mobile device, they want to have that consistent good experience from you. The way a marketer goes and delivers that experience, just like in an orchestra, is they use all of the channels and tools they have available. In an orchestra, you have drums and string instruments, and you have wind instruments. You have all of the different tools to make that happen. The CMO, the conductor in this case, needs to make all of those pieces work in harmony to make the concert work. So that's the role of marketing today, and the CMO really needs to be conceived of as a conductor of the marketing orchestra.